man. Let's see. How many stakes of hex should you have per year if you can afford it? Well, okay. Woo, man, we're getting into fantasy fiction now. In terms of we're doing a fanfic here, man. I mean, if you can have as much as you have, I think the nice, perfect amount where everything. Like, I like having stakes, 4 stakes a year if you can swing it, but I like them to be hefty in size. You don't have to do that much. I think a good so the bare minimum you should have is 1 stake per year. Okay. It would be nice if you at least could have 1 t-shirt per stake permanently, or even more than that, because the bigger the better. But 1 stake per year, I think, is a good amount. Now, if I could choose for somebody, it's like I would like 2 stakes a year. Is like I think a really good number. That means you're able to really concentrate them, make them hefty, but then have some hits come in here, and then you have something else to look forward to. Like, oh, dude, I got a nice little stack right there. Personally, I like 4 a year for myself because that means every quarter hit, hit, hit. But sometimes, especially if your bag's smaller, you're doing 4 stakes and you're sacrificing size. So just look at the size, and it's like, let's just say you had a shot between like, oh, I can do 4 half a t-shirt stakes at year 5 as an example, right? I would just condense it down to 2 stakes and have a full t-shirt, another full t-shirt coming out twice a year, than doing that all that jazz. You know? That's what I would recommend. And to tell you the truth, if you can go bigger than a t-shirt, do it. 2.5, 3, 10 if you can swing it. But it has to be something that you can afford to do. And if it's like this whole thing where like Miguel, I actually have 4 stakes of a quarter of a t-shirt, shrink it down, make it into a full t-shirt. To have 1 stake come out. And the time frame wise, I like anywhere from March to the end of summer. I think that's a good little zone for that to come out, because usually, we end up getting a big pump in hex somewhere at the end of summer to, the end of the year in terms of the price bumps. So there you go, man. Beautiful.